Hello everybody, how are you all? We are back after a slightly longer than expected break, and we are going to give you more finals we thought, in what has turned out to be a slight surprise, has to be said. Yes, with the interesting laugh there of young Mr. Matt. We're going to give you 6 finals. Both the 512.
That's Mr. Matt. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Matt. Both the 512, both the 248s. And we're now about to start the first one, 52nd, 512, sorry.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So there are 7 cars taking part in this, and of course the names now make sense and the distances, and they are in car 1. So it's the A's going first. It's Kim Einhardt, Ilias Arkadas in second, Michael Kohler in third, Denis Chinausev, Russian fourth, Fernando Salado Cabrera in fifth, Angela Almeida in sixth, and Luca Bauer in seventh.
That's the manager of JQ, isn't it?
Ilias, yes, you're right, it is.
Setting a great example for his disciples.
He is, the disciples of JQ.
I bet JQ will be well proud of this.
Well, it knows she's going to bump all the way to the A.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Isn't it weird that it's in the middle of the track?
It is. The start there, as they come out, we can see they'll be taken out. The mechanics are allowed to do this, obviously.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
And we will be off any second now with the first of these exciting lower finals. And where they go.
Chaos.
And there is chaos. Do you want to, oh, mechanics are running back. Where are the cars though, Matt? Where are the cars? Oh, the leader now is going round the toppy-turny thing.
And they're coming through the fantastic new shot.
Thank you.
Artistically
Oh,
directed
it's
by Nick
marvellous,
Damon.
isn't
As
it?
the whole field goes through. And the man from JQ is in the lead.
So it's Ilianis Thingy-Bobulus is in the leading. Who's in second?
Angelo Almeida.
Angelo, so it's 2 from 6. No, 6. Oh, they've hit each other. And they go down now through the... There are 7 cars here. 4 of them bump up. Only 3 of them are going home. And there's a jump start for car 1 apparently, which is... He's now at the back. It's car 2 from car 6. They're battling away now. It's Ilias and Angelo. As they fly around. It's all about being in the top 4, but wouldn't it be nice, especially when you're JQ's team manager, and I'm sure JQ is possibly tuning in somewhere, who knows, as they come running round now. Past the difficult double, the problem pair. Was it difficult double? Terrible sorry? Trouble double. Double trouble, yes. Danger, anyway. So 1, 2 and 3 in your camera, and that's 2, 6, 5. On the cusp, but now off the track is someone else. And there are only 5 cars going round. We've lost 2 cars already. So only one of the cars currently going round is not going to qualify. Where did the other 2 cars go? They didn't last very long, did they?
I can see us getting into a position where everybody's going to qualify.
I'm really confused, Matt.
If they finish the race, they're going to qualify.
Oh, no, the number 4's rejoined, so he's a lap down, but number 4's rejoined. We've got 6 going round, one a lap down, one of them's a lap down 4, but the leader is car 6 from car 2. Car 4's in between that, so are you on the pink car, Frank? Thank you all for coming back and joining with us. In the gap between this final, we get changed in about 12 minutes time. Oh no, 13 and a half minutes. I will read out all the other finals, so we'll tell you who's qualified where and who and why, if such a thing can be done. as they fly around. So we've got the 512s A and B. Then we have the 256s A and B and the 128 A and B, and they are all 15-minute fire. There's 4 cars crashing. There's 6 cars on the track, and 4 of them crashed together. That's what we want to see. And 2 more have crashed. And 6 got going again. 4's broken a bit, and 3. But the leader there is car number 2 from car 6. So it's Ilias Arcadius from car 6 of Angelo Almeida. That's 1 and 2. Who's third, Matt?
I have no idea.
That's good to know. You must know. You got the timing up.
No, I don't.
Ah. Is it playing sillies, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's not playing ball at all.
It was for a bit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Excellent. So we now don't know who's anywhere, apart from the 2 and 6 are near the front. There's 2. Where's 6 gone? Oh, there he is. And there's 5, who may or may not be in third. And now it's upside down. No,
Almeida's in third.
Right, so it's now... You got it back again, have you?
Oh, it's coming and going.
Oh,
6 is in third.
So it's 1 from 5. So it's 2 from 5, from 6 from 1. So Kim Einhardt, who started on pole, is in the last bump-up place. Michael Kohler from 3 is out of it. And Dennis Chinivden, then upside down has gone Ilias. Frank seemed very excited by that. I think there's going to be a lot of this happening. So the leader now is the orange 5, and it's then the 2 in second and the 6 in third. So it's the orange car from the green car from the red car. The orange car was first, now he's third. So back again goes Angelo in the 6th, and Ilias in the 2 is in second, and in third now is the 5 of Fernando. So that changed 5 times on that lap. Ilias made a bit of a mistake as well. So I don't see many. I don't see any of these bumping up another final, I'll be honest with you. They are having a bit of a problem. Car 6 now, that's Angelo. Angelo from Sweden. Cabrera Salad. 5 minutes down. Oh, and 5 and 2 have hit each other. But they're all still okay, and 5's fallen over. And he's been hit again. I would say follow the action, but that's just basically any car. So you're with the leader, are you? Who's 6? So car 6 is leading on his own. But they've now managed to really spread themselves out, though not all of them are going around the track. And there are 6 cars going round, so 2 of them aren't going to get anywhere. That's our leader, Angelo. He's leading by some distance from 2. And 2 nearly gets taken out with someone crossing the track. 4, who was doing that, has dropped a lap from some problems, and that's the Denis Chernazov. So it's all going now. Our leader, car 6. Let's drop back the second place man. That's car 2. Just going over the big triple now. This is not going down as a classic. Number 6 is a long, long lead from number 2 now. I don't even know who's third. I think it's still number 5, but he's lost 2/3 of a lap.
It's car 1.
So car 1's
Kim
picked up
Einhardt.
third. So Kim's now in third, the young lady. Marshall holding his arms out saying, please don't hit me, as the car came near him, and Matt opens a drink. He's finished his sexy Vimto. So this is the 512A. After the 512B. We've got the excitement of the fuel stops yet, Matt.
I can barely imagine what's going to happen there.
And those of you who see the picture of Matt on the RCTV Facebook group with his accoutrements would like to know he's moved the piece of A4 paper around slightly now, so it's more covering the back of his neck.
Frank did that. He's my personal dresser.
Well,
We're having a pit stop.
oh, number 2 in the pits. Pit. The fuel goes in. This is.
It's great having your paper in front of the camera.
Sorry. And he's off out again. So he's going from second. He's had some fuel. He's carried on, and he's probably still in second. Absolutely amazing.
Nobody saw the fuel stop.
What, 'cause my paper?
Yeah, everyone
It happened,
saw
though.
full screen paper.
It was a magic fuel stop. Not the fuel stop. So after this will be a very short break before the 512B and then the 256A, 256B. Who's in those finals? Well, for British viewers, Mark Beattie and Adrian Svensson of the 256A. 256B includes Vanessa Vender, Jonas Bauer. Lots of people are in them anyway. And then the 128, there's probably quite a few people we've all heard of in. Including Dennis Holding, Thierry Mathieu, Glenn Howard, Richard Hanscom. So there's lots, and the Monte Carlo driver. He's still in car 2. Well, he's made his fuel stop. He's not interested. Let's find somebody else. About number 5, he's good for a laugh in the orange car. Is he in 4th, number 5?
He is.
So he's on the bump up. He's on the bump up bubble.
Is Fernando.
I need to try and build some tension here as he prangs it heavily against the kart tyres. He's on the. Who's behind him?
No. Oh, you're asking me?
What? You're the one looking at the timing screen.
I thought we were physically behind him.
No, who's physically behind him on the timing screen?
Luca Bauer.
Who? Brilliant. What car number?
I've got issues.
Excellent. No, it was car 6 that went past, and that was the leader
Right,
lapping
Fernando,
in.
followed by Bauer in car 7.
So there's car 7. So as our 4th place man goes around the wall of death, car 7 is upside down. He's upside down on the VRC Pro. Let's follow car 7. He goes through the EFRA elbow now. He's our chaser. He's the man trying to make the top 4. He's the man who's upside down and doing 3 pirouettes. That's quite... Oh, there he goes. Oh dear. So car 7, who is the bottom qualifier, Luca Bauer. Actually, there's one person behind him, which is Roman Kozlov in the B. So is he stopped? No, he's carried on. He's having a waggle to make sure his wheels are still working. Some very over-the-top jumping by car 4, who I think may be gaining on him. He lost a lap early on, didn't he?
The Russian Denis Chernovsov.
Read us out the current standings, Matt.
Angelo Almeida in car 6. Ilis Arcodius in car 2. Kim Einhardt in car 1. Fernando Cabrera Salaldo in car 5. Luca Bauer in car 7. Denis Chernovsov in car 4. Michael Kohler in car 3.
And what's the gaps? What are the distances? What are the things?
They are... where is it?
I don't know. Oh, car 2's landed badly there.
They're all pretty spaced out.
What, they've had too much sexy Vimto? Now they're all spaced out. This is a quite spaced out race. Given that car 7 is chasing car number 5, who's best part of a lap. Oh, hang on. How come only one person? Oh, car 5's got the fuel. Car 5 took the fuel on there. We're with 7 still. 7 about to be lapped by 1. Oh, he's jumped off the track and he's hit a ball. Marshall. There goes Leon, marshalling there. From the semi, he's made the semi straight away. That's a bit of a clue to what's happening next, which is our list of who's done what to whom and why. As they carry on moving around. In the 512A. Still got the excitement of 512B, you know. Are you excited?
No.
Right, we've had enough of car 7. Let's look at someone else. Let's look at that car that's just upside down there. That's car 1, isn't it?
That's the 3rd place Kim Einhardt.
Kim Einhardt. Kim, who... Oh, show her on the... You can show her on the pit. Look, show her on the thing.
The driver's stand.
Show her on the driver's stand. Look, that's Kim on the driver's stand, you see. Now, if you cut to a mini camera, oh, he's backed out very quick.
He's a bit.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. No, he's a bit. Yeah.
We just found out during the break that he was paid by women. It's surprising, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think to do their lawn mowing. I think actually.
Like Handy Manny.
Handy Manny.
Yeah.
You watch too much.
Dora Explorers, mate.
Yeah, he's the bloke from Spain, isn't he? Who's got tools that talk. I tried talking to my tool. Got arrested. Apparently, you can't have a conversation with your tool in public. Last time I took an adjustable wrench to a holiday village, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
So, is there anybody close to anyone?
Spanner. No.
Try building it up. Are car 1 and car 2 close?
No.
They're a lap apart.
Essentially.
Are car 4... Where's car 4? Oh, he stopped. There he hasn't. He's just the wrong way. Oh, let's film someone else. The leader... Is the leader still car 6?
Yep. On 17 laps.
That's just amazing.
With less than a minute to go.
Really?
Yes.
We've got through the whole 15 minutes of this.
We have got through. It's flown by.
I'm going to sit down, basically, because I'm pretty sure nothing's going to happen, so that's fine. Excellent. I can carry on working. You want to take over what happens, and I'm going to carry on doing what I meant to do originally, which is try and work out why the things aren't doing what they're supposed to do.
So here we have the pretender to the throne of the 512 Final A, who will proudly sit upon that throne and make their way to the next A final in probably about half an hour from now.
7, 6, 5,
As the lady counts down the last 5 seconds remaining in this, the first of the finals in this fantastic EFRA 1/8 Buggy Euro B event. We're brought to you by EFRA.ws. Go there to find out more about this event and many more European Championships and Team Durango and VRC Pro. And of course, timing is brought to you by RC Timing. And the timing will now show you.
That really was a classic race in every way.
Not a lot. What can we see?
There we go.
There we go.
Top 4 have bumped up.
So we're saying goodbye to Luca Bauer,
Bye.
Dennis Chernosov,
Bye, Dennis.
and Michael Kohler.
Have a nice time.
Who failed to record a lap by the looks of things.
No, I think he broke down.
Oh, did he?
Right, so
Happens to the best of us.
let me welcome 3 members to the group. First
Go
of all, Rich Cousins,
Hey, Rich.
which is what we want to have, but we haven't.
I have.
Rich Cousins is also the truckie as his picture, and a Mercedes F1 car in his back picture. So Rich obviously likes his Lewis Hamiltons. Greg Allen, hello Greg, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks. I expect he's saying.
He is, and he's got a lovely picture of himself, and I assume it's his missus, because that would make sense. And he works at Aston Martin. Oh, go, whoa, hey. If they've got someone from Jaguar and now someone from Aston Martin, I think at the moment Greg wins, in fairness. So Greg, the Aston Martin employee, welcome to you. Scott Paulley. Scott is from London and came from Milton Keynes.
3 minutes.
And appears to be done. He's a Tottenham fan. So you are in, Scott. Welcome to you in the group as well.
Hey, Scott, welcome. Well, we're all looking forward now to the second of the finals. It's the 512 Final B, which features 7 drivers. Another Almeida, Nuno Almeida from Portugal. Pablo Escuerdo Lopez from Spain, Kirsten Bessler from Germany, Daniel Labadia Corral from Spain, the Belgian Michael Renque.
Michael
And we have
Renque.
2 Russians, Julia Tomoshenko and Roman Kozlov.
2 Russians?
So that's 3 Russians so far.
Right, now what I was going to do, I was going to tell you where the qualifying was, but as long as we haven't come back yet, which is very disappointing, though not overly surprising, but it's some good finaling to come up. Good finals. So tell your friends, these finals get good action-packed later on when there's 12 of them running around. So at the end of qualifying, on pole was Francisco Pombo Gonzalez. No real surprise there. In second on the grid, we had Yama Guillen Shangan. Third was Augustin Ilianes Prego. Fourth was Jaume Figues Tournay. Fifth was Oscar Navarro. And sixth was Antonio Almeida Mendez. And what do they all have in common, Matt?
They are all in the semi-final.
Yes, but they're also all Spanish. So top 6 of Spanish. The first non-Spanish, Leon Good. Well done, Leon, with a 7th overall. Then it's Jorge Solga Diaz from Spain, Ricardo Berton, Ignacio Gutierrez Morales, and 2 Portuguese guys in 11th and 12th, João Figueiredo and Nuno Rebelo. Carmelo Baldo's in 13th, Nuno Casa Ribeiro is 14th, Joan Asper Bow, and the last man making the semi-finals is Callum Niblett. So well done, Callum.
Well done, Callum.
Jonathan Skipper was 21st, so he's in the quarterfinals. And that's it for the rankings at the moment. So
Less than a minute to go before this
what?
final
Oh,
B of
yes.
the 5-12.
Oh, it's very exciting.
7 warriors step into the arena.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Only 4 can exit.
Yes.
I'm liking that. Where's my Diet Coke, by the way?
Here.
I'd like some more sexy Vimto, really.
But you've got to drive. So probably not for the best. I'm sure for many of these drivers, this will be their first race at this international level.
It would, yes. And there's 7 of them in the 512B.
And so there could be a lot of nerves out there.
Well, they're desperate to get up one more final because it gets them more track time.
Yeah.
And it's an achievement. Bumping up any final, any event is an achievement. And I like achievers. We all like achievers, don't we?
And they've paused the countdown.
Oh, why?
I don't know, because they are.
Because they were running behind. I don't think you can't carry a delay. Can't call a delay, can you?
No, not at this level. They will call a delay to the main final, that's for
Semis
sure.
and the mains they can call, and there's always
Yeah.
a delay. Right. It's the big start. Frank, give a pan down the grid. So in position 1, we have Nuno Almeida. In position 2, it's Pablo Lopez Iziguada. In position 3, it's Kirsten Bessler. In 4, it's Daniel Kerr. 5, Michael Renniquist. 6, Julia Tomoshenko. 7, Roman Kozlov. Back to front. It's all on. Go, 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 go. Drop the cans. It all goes quiet.
I wasn't on that camera, sorry.
And they're gone. And a great start from 4, streaking past 3. And they're all off. And this is a bit closer. The top 5 are all basically the same bit of real. And car 7 or 6 has died. Has flamed and is already not going to qualify. Some interesting lines around the wall of death.
Anything is possible.
The leader, I think, probably did die and now has dropped right back. So any second now, they're going to come over and we'll have an order for you. And leaping into the lead, it's car 5 from car... No, 4's ahead. So it's now 4 from 5, which is Daniel Labada Corral from Michael Renquit. For the Belgians in second, and the leader is the Spaniard with a wobbly front wheel, it looked like to me. So 4 from 5. And these boys are actually racing to go for TV turn 1. There's 2 cars trying to actually... Oh, 5 lost all his momentum there to go to TV turn 2. Car 3 is in third, and the last bump-up place is car 2. Car 1 has dropped to 5th after his problem at the turn of death, wall of death, and car 1 now is upside down as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As they go, wall of death. We really need to move the positioning of that speaker. It's pointing directly at us. There may be some surreptitious moving of that tonight, by the way. So 4 and 5. 5 louses up the landing of the double-doubles. And third and fourth of the change. Car 3 is a nightmare. And is now very much in fourth, but he's already got a huge distance over fifth. So, and car 2's got a problem. Let's pick up car 2 in third place, the white car, Frank, coming down here. Because car 2 and car 3 are battling through. Car 2 has moved up, and that's Pablo Iguala Lopez. And they're so close now, there's only 7 cars on the track that don't hit each other. So, it's Pablo in the white car, and it's Kirsten from Germany in the pink car. So the pink car is one of our lady drivers. The other lady drivers already bumped up. And, oh, 2 cars, hit her again. 6 and 7 are also on top of each other. So interesting, even though there's hardly any cars, they are all hitting each other. As Kirsty goes very wide in the wall of death and falls back into the clutches of Pablo again. The white car from the pink car. The car upside down. Oh, and his car died, and as it happened, the marshal was already doing something else. So again, nothing particularly close at the moment. Is it still, who's leading?
Oh no.
What number?
I don't know. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. So car 4 we think's leading. It probably is, in fairness. I think car 5's second, but he's been hunted down by 3. This is the battle on the track. Car 5. Oh, that was a heavy landing. That was a definition of heavy landing. That was heavier from 3.
Ground shaking.
Most of the cars loused up that landing then. So it's 5 from 3 in third place. So second place, it's 4 from 5 from 3. Car 4 actually driving quite well, in fairness to him. Let's drop back and pick up 3, who's the chaser. Well, hang on, there's a battle for 4th. Stop, Frank. That's a battle for the bump-up place. 2 and 1 are going down the VRC Pro straight now into the EFRA elbow, and that's a battle for 4th place. Just ahead is 2 from 1, and it's the 2 of Pablo and the 1 of Nuno Almeida. Coming back from a bad first lap. Almeida now. He's a hunt down the number 2 if he's going to get in the top 4 position. And those top 4 are the bump ups. The 256. He's through for a 256 berth. But there's still a lot of time to go, including the fuel stop, as Pablo tries to fall off the track. And in fact, he's come for his fuel stop car too. He decided, I'm going to have a fuel stop now. Yes, I shall stop for fuel because I've lost the position. Is it a fuel stop because there's panicking going? Yeah.
Marshal 12, sorry, done. Okay.
There aren't 12 marshals, Carlos. There's 8 people in the last race. Excellent aerial acrobatics here. Car 4's had his stop from second place. We have timing back.
We do.
Tell us what's going on.
Well, we've got Daniel Labadida in first position. He's car 4, car 5 of Michael Renquit in second. Kirsten Bessler in just moved down to 4th, but Nuno Almeida's in 3rd. Pablo Izquierdo's in 5th. Roman Kozlov's in 6th, and Julia Tomashenko's in 7th.
5 minutes. 4,
So we're 3rd down, 2/3 to go. It's all building up to a crescendo, which is the next one where we'll have 12 cars that can actually get around the track. Frank, meanwhile, is you with 3, Frank, the pink car. Oh, move so. Let's go to 7 because he's got a kind of a splotty paint job. Car 7, I think, is he last 7? He's just going over the sweeping turn now.
Second to last, Roman.
There's 4 cars together. Are they actually together or are they laps apart? 6 and 7 have swapped. 3's up ahead. 7's fallen off the track.
6 and 7 are the last 2 places.
Are they a lap behind or not?
From each other?
No,
yes.
from anyone else.
Same lap as car 2.
Ah, you see, there's car 2 up ahead.
7 and 2 are on the same lap.
And 6 is a lap down.
Yes.
And 4's a lap ahead. 7's fallen over 4 times in the last lap, and 2 has only fallen over twice, so therefore he's gained on him. Are 1 and 5 close together?
Yeah.
Let's move to car 1 then, Frank. He's just coming down. Car 1 is just coming down the onto the Team Durango triple. Just fallen off the back of the Team Durango triple. Watch the camera. Thank you. So that was our pole man, who was gaining then and almost getting himself into a higher position. Is he in 3rd or 4th?
Our pole man is in 3rd.
The car 1 slaps his way over those four bumps. But beneath me, the excited 256A finalists are revving their engines. And Frank's having a sneeze.
Oh dear.
Why do you always you just need to move to sorry, you need to move to the left a bit. You drift towards the right for some reason.
No, I
No,
just
Not sure-
absolutely
actually,
don't.
no, your chair's collapsing to the right, actually.
If I move any further, I'll fall off the edge of this.
Okay, apologies for that period of nothing. I was having a drink-based paper problem. So it's Daniel Lebarda Corral leading by about 14 seconds from Miko Rangret, as you can see on the timing, thanks to RC timing on the right-hand side of the screen. It's Nuno Almeida in 3rd, another 12 seconds back, and then it's Kirsten Besler, who's 38 seconds back. And then not on the same lap at the moment are Roman Kozlov in 5th and Pablo Lopez Ziquardo and Julio Tomasesco. At the moment, no one's really in any sort of kind of competitive thing, are they? And this shade isn't working brilliantly at the moment. The sun's come right round behind us. Luckily, it'll all finish by this time tomorrow. And that's a spinning number something. It's a great camera shot. So, trying to see with 3rd and 4th, all 3rd and 4th are very close together. According to this. So it's cars 3rd and 4th of 3 and 1. Should be almost on the same bit of road. Almost on the same bit of road.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Almost on the same bit of road.
the match has the batteries with the safe board. The penalty is a disqualification. Recordar que la carga de baterías del lipo
So how long to go, Matt?
debe hacerse con la
5 minutes.
How many? Sorry? So very quickly and quietly. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We have got to move that speaker. And this is our battle between car 2 and car 3, is it? Car 2 falls off the track.
Yep.
And they were at that point together on the track as well. Battling over 3rd and 4th, is it, Matt?
It is.
So 3rd currently is our lady driver, one of the many lady drivers actually.
Battling for 2nd.
Kirsten Bess, they're both 2nd, sorry.
Sorry, car 2 and 3
Yeah,
are battling for 3rd.
they are both 3rd. And it's got Lopez, Pablo's dropped back. But not into the clutches. The man in 5th, who is
Roman Kozlov.
Roman Kozlov, the lowest qualifier of the entire event. Doesn't mean he's the worst driver, could just mean he had the most bad luck, in fairness. And there they go. It's it's back together again, 2 and 3. It's a nice little battle, this. It doesn't mean anything. Oh, that's a lovely piece of driving there from Kirsten as she comes up the inside of Pablo. So Pablo and Kirsten, oh, but she's upside down, and car 1's upside down as well. And the Marshal's upside down for a complete set. So we have 3 cars and a Marshal upside down. So it's 3-1-2. Car 1's a lap down, these guys, isn't he?
He is.
You are limiting your talking at the moment.
I'm trying to keep the timing system working.
Excellent, that'll do for me. So 3 for, oh no, car 2 decided to wait for car 1 there, then decided to fall off the track. So Kirsten is in car 3, looking to bump up to the 256B, as is Pablo in the white machine, who caught up massively on the last couple of corners. If he can string it together, he can actually do quite well, Pablo, but he's having a bit of an issue actually stringing it together. Oh, and now he's trying it up. Oh, no, Oh, going again. Rolled about 83 times, but carried on going. Drop back to the white car. He's more spectacular. There's 1 car, there's a white car, the 2. So Pablo, who's in 4th and trying to catch. Kozlov is in 5th still, but I think he's a lap down, isn't he, Matt?
He's on 13 laps.
So he's a lap behind the others. Going all right now. He had a bit of a dodgy start, but I've been watching him off camera. He's going okay.
I think ultimately you're going to need to see a timing screen, aren't you, Nick?
Well, unless you're going to help me.
I think it will make for quite a long day tomorrow if a commentator has to see the timing through a third party who's trying to solve
All right,
problems.
well, what I'll need to do is stand somewhere different then, because if I stand here, I can see the timing. But what I then need to do is, we might need to swap where we are tomorrow.
Okay.
Is that all right? I agree with you, by the way. So, who's Frank with at the moment? Who you with, Frank?
The white car that you showed 5 laps ago.
Okay, so behind the white car is another car. It's car. So it's not really looking much closer at the moment. It's Corral from Renquart with Bessler in 3rd, Almeida, and it's a lap actually between Almeida and Kozlov as they cut their way through the exciting pile of stuff. It looks like car 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's had a problem. The driver stepped back, waggled his hands. We've got 30 seconds left for this, the 5-1-2B. And then we move to 2-5-6A and we'll have 12 cars, which has got to be a plus point, hasn't it, really? So it's going to be Daniel Labida Corral from Michael Renquart, from Kirsten Bessler, from Nuno Almeida, from Roman Kozlov, who doesn't qualify, doesn't bump up. So we're going to lose Roman, we're going to lose Pablo Izquierdo Lopez, and we're going to lose Julia Tomoshenko. That's quite sad, isn't it?
That is a sad.
They're all going to be lost.
Yeah.
7, 4, 3, 5, 4, 1, and 7. I repeat, 4, 5, 3, 1, and 7.
So 4, 5, 3, and 1 qualify. Valde Corral, Renquart, Bessler, Almeida. I'm afraid Kozlov, Lopez, Inziquala, and Tomoshenko. They are not taking any further part in the European Bs.
Time is over. Race finished.
And now things start to warm up. Now things start to get more warmy. And Taher El Zahori wants to join the group.
Hey!
And he is, he's maybe from Holland, in Dutchland. He's got a nice motorbike. Hello, Taher. Can't quite see what bike. I should know what bike that is. It looks like I'm not going to predict because I might get it wrong. And he is in the group. The group has accepted him as one of their own.
So we have a full complement of
12
racers.
cars. Are you going to read them out?
Some of those who have had a mere 20-odd minutes
Of break, yep. So
to
they bumped
prepare their
up.
cars from the
Yeah.
last final. So
I'm not
pretty
expecting.
grueling.
I'm not expecting many double bump ups. In fairness,
Well, let's see. You never know.
you do never know.
Helder Barros is going to be on pole, the man from Portugal. He's also in the 40-plus championship.
Good lad.
So, Santiago Perales Murcia, Spanish driver, is in second. Daniel Perente Torrijos, third. From Great Britain, Adrian Svensson. Also from Great Britain, Mark Beattie. The German, Marcus Wendy, Jim Bolton. Abel Carollo from Portugal, Angelo Almeida from Portugal, another Almeida there. Well, that was the first Almeida. Ilis Arcordius, the man from JQ.
Oh, hang on. I've been called up on something here.
Kim Einhardt.
Timoshenko, who is Julia. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realise you hadn't finished. I do apologise. Please carry on. Sorry. Please. I feel bad.
Well, yes. Fernando. Kim Einhardt. That doesn't seem right, does it? Because Kim's only just been out.
No. That was the other lady.
Oh, okay. And Fernando Cardebra Saldo from Spain.
Yeah, there's been an accidental faux pas, it appears, in that the Timoshenkos, Julia Timoshenko, who was in the last race, I said she was Russian because it entered under RU. Apparently, she's Ukrainian, which is a bit of a mistake to make.
Yeah.
I'm only going from the federation she's racing with, and that says Russia.
She's wearing a Russian shirt as well.
Well, it's just the information I'm getting from DJJOZYK, so hopefully it's the correct information. I only do the nationalities of their entries, and I'll carry on doing that, and if I actually get any wrong, I'm really sorry, but that's how EFRA are entering you. And what else can I do? As they say. Good. It's very good advice there from the man on the microphone. He says, we're just warming up. You don't want to break the car.
Oh, he says that all the time.
Does he say it at the sound of the tone?
He hasn't said that yet.
No.
1 minute to start.
Oh, dear. Right. I'm looking forward to this one now. It's got 12 whole drivers. And that, to me, is more amusing. You've heard who they are. Matt's read out who they are. You can see them on the driver's stand now.
Just 30 seconds to go now. All the cars will come into the pit lane and the mechanics will
We'll be
take them.
carrying them like young firstborn children. So these are 15 minutes of the 2:56 off. Lipping. I've just hurt my ears completely. But with no bad language. It's a real liability, this cable, because I keep moving with it. I suppose it actually makes me the liability, doesn't
I
it?
was just going to say that.
You're my biggest fan, which is the worrying thing. Quick question. I thought they'd called all the cars in.
Well, again, they've paused the countdown as they did with the last two finals.
It's lucky it's not the final countdown. Do, 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 do. Okay, now they're going. Now the mechanics are carrying them over. Excited pole man Helder Barros. So for 8 of these drivers, it's their first time out. So we've got two Brits in this one. We've got Adrian Svensson in 4 and Mark Beattie, or 3 Brits, sorry, in 5 and Jim Bolton in 7. We've also got Abel Carrera from Portugal, Marcus Vendy from Germany, the Spaniards at the front, unsurprisingly, Daniel Parente Torres in 3, Santiago Perales Murcia in 2, and Helder Barros in 1. And our excited bumper-uppers were Angelo Almeida of Portugal, Ilias Arcaidas, the team manager of JK in Greece, Kim Einhardt from Germany, and Fernando Carabero Salado. This is the big one, the 256A. They're off! Great start from point 2. They thought he'd jump the start, so he braked again, let point 3, got 2, 2 to 3, and then hit each other. Leaders away in the lead. 3's done something spectacular. He's going to drop way down. There's carnage at the EFRA elbow, but there's our top 3. Very relaxed, handball back by the mechanics. So 1 and 2 together. A bit confused again there, and they put a stop go on that guy. He's had to go through. So car 1 got a stop go, and he's dropped down from 1st to 4th or 5th. So our leader is the red car number 2 of Santiago Perez Murcia. In 2nd place is car 4 of Adrian Svensson, and then we have car 3 of somebody else. It's changed again. It's Daniel Parente, but of course car 1 had to do a stop go, which means he's already got himself up to 3rd. So it's 2 from 1 from 3. So 2 from something from 3. So leading, I'm sure in Frank's camera shot as he goes over the Team Durango triple, and now the double Ds, and the car 2 had a stop go as well, and that's put him right back as the 1 mislands the doubles and gets jumped over in the air. So our new leader is car 3, and that is Daniel Parente. So it's 3 from 9 now, all the way up from a bump up position. Is car 9 is now upside down. This is a lap down. 9, 2 and 1. That's remarkable performance by Angelo Almeida, who's pinged himself up there in the 9 buggy. But he's now fallen back away again. And the car 3 served a stop and go. So every single one of the top 3 have served a stop and go. So they basically didn't like the start at all of that one. And they pulled them in one at a time. And the net result is that car 2 of Santiago Perez Murcia is in the lead. So he's going around the lead. In 2nd place and trying to catch him up, I think, is the car 3. It is. And then it's 9, 4 and 1. So it'll take a while to settle itself down. And the battle probably is, he just dropped back to the 4 and 1 battle that's going around the elbow now, the EFRA elbow. So that's the battle between Adrian Svensson and Helder Barros. And Svensson makes a mistake. Apologies for that, we had a bit of feedback there. Hopefully you're not deaf, Matt and I are. So you didn't miss much. It's car 2 from 3, from 9, from 4, and my confident prediction that no one would bump up is horribly wrong already, isn't it? So Almeida and Svensson are going through. Where are we now? We streak down with 2 from the 2-3 battle. That's the lead battle we're with at the moment until one of them fell over. And Ilias, I think that's his car, has come back to pits. I'm not sure if it is his actually. It's like car 7. So that was the 7 of Jim Bolton's got a problem had we returned to the pits. 3 and 9 are right together now. Landed badly, so it's the 9 of Almeida catching up with Parentis. This is 2nd and 3rd. So Parentis landed, got an advantage, and the number 9 of Almeida's made a superb presence. Just drop back, pick up the 9, the pink car, as he's in the middle of a sandwich. You can either go forward or go backwards. So that's our bump up man, who I think qualified 6th in that first one. So obviously he was had a tremendously bad time, and got his head in gear now. It looks like he may be going for it. Oh, he's landed badly, and that's let the 4 of Svensson through. So Svensson moves up to 3rd. I think it might be 2nd. Let me check how they go over. Yeah, he's moved to 3rd. This is the 3rd and 4th battle. Svensson and Almeida. So, no, it is Almeida. So it's 3rd and 4th. Both these are bumping up at the moment. Top 4 will go forward to the even more exciting 128A in about an hour's time. Oh, and that's bad luck for Svensson. He falls over. Almeida gets to 3rd. Our bump up king. They're both gaining. Well, Almeida, until he did that, was gaining slightly on the man 1 place ahead. Car 1 is coming into the equation. So car 1 of our pole man, Helder Barros, who's dropped back down and currently is in 5th. He's got a chance now to start moving forward and look a bit at getting in the top 4. To give you an idea of time, there's our leader over the line now. There's 2nd, number 9. That's 3rd. Where's 2 then? All right, 2's a long way ahead. 2, 3, 9, 4, 1. So 4 and 1 of the battle is at the moment. Svensson, Adrian Svensson, and the 1 of Helder Barros. And they're together there. That's the battle for the last bump up place. Going into just both of them upside down. We pointed to them. And in fact, Barros has gone through from Svensson. So Barros has now taken 4th place, which is the final bump up slot from Svensson. So Barros, he's got his own T-shirts as well. So he's got his name on his T-shirts, which would be a good sign. Turns round. And Svensson makes another mistake. So it's Barros going. Where's Barros going? Had 4 goes there to get round the wall of death. It's Barros now. And car 7. Is it car 7 who's was he a lap down? No, he's a lap down for Jim Bolton. He's had some problems. So our bumper uppers currently are Santiago Perez Murcia, they are Daniel Parente, they are Angelo Almeida, and they are Helder Barros. The difference between 4th and 5th is about 3 seconds, and that is the Barros to Svensson battle, if you saw earlier. So car 1 from car 4, there's 2 cars in the way at the moment, including car 5, who may actually have taken the position. I think he has. I think Mark Beattie now is ahead of Svensson. So it's 4 and 5 and 1, and 1 just fell over, I think, and so maybe it well be that 4 and 5 are now together and ahead. I know the green 7's not involved in this because he's been a lap down. That's 7. He's not. No, he's a lap down, Frank. So take 5. He goes round there. That's the 5 machine we're looking at the moment of Mark Beattie, and he's now in 4th place. So he's now got that final bump up place. 2 seconds he's got as they went over the line. Mark had on car 1. You can see car 1 of Helder Barros entering now the back of the frame as they go through TV2. But down the VRC Pro straight, it is Mark Beattie turning now. He's going to go through the kink. Car in front of him is a car he's going to be lapping, so it's not a position. Behind him, Barros is a complete 360 and turns upside down. So Barros, he exclaims to the gods on the Rosham behind him. There's still quite a bit of time to go, and we've got a flame out. Is it one of our leaders? I can't see. Not sure. I think it might be, we've lost somebody, but I couldn't see who it was who's brought in. It may have to wait a few seconds for that to work its way through. But at the number of laps we currently have, it is Santiago Perales who's leading comfortably 13 seconds. Angelo Almeida, who's bumping up, which is impressive, and he's 8 seconds ahead of Mark Beattie. He's got himself in 3rd now. Helder Barros is also bumping up as he's moved up. I think we must have lost one of the. I think we lost the 5. It's Daniel Parenti actually, who dropped out with a flame out. So Marcus Vendi's in 5th, but he's a long way behind. Second and third are reasonably close, but they're both safely bumping up. Both Wendy and Carrera had terrible last laps. Maybe they took on fuel. As we have just over 5 minutes to go, so we're just literally at 2/3 distance, and we're nice and close on car number 5. It's Mark Beattie, the 3rd place man. So he's done well. He's happily and comfortably in a bump up place, as is Santiago Perez and Angelo Almeida. .21 seconds back, and 3 seconds further back, that is Beattie. Barros is a bit further down. I'm not sure if Barros is after his fuel stop is actually on the same lap. He might be, but he's a long way in 4th. And of course, the key thing is the gap between 4th and 5th. So he's 46 seconds back, which is basically a lap. And then a long further back is Wendy. A lot of shouting in here behind me. That's because it's pit stop time with some of the drivers.
I think Jim Bolton's flamed.
Again, that's a double flame for Jim Bolton. I think in this game with 2 flames in the bed. So the top 4 seem reasonably safe, because I think Wendy's quite a long way behind Barros at the moment. What I'd like to see is there's 3. Oh, and Beattie's got past Almeida in the last lap. Was Almeida stopped for fuel? Was he stopped? Where Almeida is at the moment. This is interesting. The pink bumped up machine, where's that gone? He's back on the track. He's still sort of, no. He's in a hole and a marshal can't see him. That's bad for Almeida. A bad couple of laps. So let's pick up the number 9 machine there of Almeida. Number 9 there. Look. Oh, bump up man's got a problem. I think he's dead. He's flamed. Oh, the double bump up dream could be having the 12th flame. The marshals found 2 cars flame at the same time. How often does that happen? Double flame carry. Yep, it's hot. Run it across. But there's 2 cars out there. And Almeida was sitting quite happily in one of the bump up slots. That's really put the cat amongst the pigeons as number 3 goes backwards. Let's pick up number 3 for a second and see where he's going. So that has really thrown the cat amongst the pigeons. Can Daniel Parenti, who's currently on our camera, he's going to gain some positions. He can take it to people. Now, it's our 12th qualifier. Fernando Cabrera Salado is in 5th. So Santiago Perez is absolutely happy. Mark Beattie is fine. Helder Barros is okay. And then Marcus Venda is also doing quite well. Those top 4. And then there's a big drop to Cabrera Salado and Abel Carollo and Daniel and the other people. And Angelo Almeida is going again. They've lost it on the bump up. We've lost Ilias Arcadas a long time ago, the team manager. So there's a lot of action going on here. Not all of it making much sense, in fairness. And we are now down to the last minute and a half. It does look, if these guys don't make a mistake, and the man who's in the back of those positions is car number 6, which is Mr. Venda. Let's see if we can find car 6 for the last, because he's the man in 4th, the back bump up position. So a problem for him is a problem for all of us. As he goes now to the top corner, to car 6. Venda now coming over the double, the dangerous double. Turning. That's car 12, you pointed at.
Me?
Yes.
No, car 6 is going that way.
Oh, we've got some car spotting issues now. There's 8. Ooh, Marshall takes a life in his hands running across the track there. So running, there's 6. There's our man who's got to do it all. The blue car now going up the straight. Venda. He's in 4th. being chased down by Carollo in 8, who's nowhere near him. Or is he? In fact, Carollo is not. Oh, there's one of the cars there. The car 11 has got. Car 11's got a collapsed suspension there. Look at 11. So that's one of our bump up man. He's got his front right has collapsed. That's one for the highlights tape if we were doing one. That's Kim Anna, who's not the front. Our man is a lady. Our number 11 qualifying lady has got a collapsed front suspension. Carrying on gamely for the last minute, but it's like driving a snowplow. 10 seconds to go.
7, 6,
and our leader
4.
is Mark Beattie. What happened to Santiago? He's dropping down. Car 2 is dropping down. What's happened to him? Somewhere we've lost car 2. Car 2 has broken down the last lap. Off camera, we lost our leader. But has he lost the top 4 position? He's sitting there looking very depressed. As though his day's over. He was leading the race. Mark Beattie has come through to take the win. And suddenly, Santiago Perez, I think he may still have got 4th place.
3.
You don't have to cross the finishing line to be classified. It's not like Le Mans. And I believe that is the race over. And I believe that it's Mark Beattie's got through. And despite not running at the end, Santiago Perez Murcia has got through. So great for Mark Beattie, great for Marcus Vender. Helder finally put it together. And Santiago Perez just he was driving very well and then lucked in at the end with a qualification point. So that is our first 256 final. Full of action, not all of it between the cars, mostly between the car and a track, or actually carrying on running seem to be slightly difficult issues. So it's all coming forward now. We have more people. Antonio Hernandez Alvarez would like to join the Facebook group. Can he, Matt? Can he?
Let me just have a think.
Okay.
Yeah, of course he can.
He studies at the Universidad de Lyon. If he was some sort of royalty, he'd be at Kings of Leon then, wouldn't he? And Tom Saggers. Tom Saggers has 35 friends in the group. No, I haven't got 35 friends. You've got 3,500 friends, Tom. Thank you very much, Dom. 32 mutual friends, including Dave Spashett. That's always good to have a friend of Dave Spashett as a mutual friend. So Tom Saggers, he is in and running.
So we have the second of our 256 finals B grid.
There aren't 256 finals, don't worry.
Although it may feel that way.
Yes.
On pole, the Spanish driver Elias Lopez Salmeron. Vanessa Wendy. Interesting.
We had a Wendy in the last one.
There's a lot. It's a family affair, isn't it, this whole thing?
It's a family affair.
Frederick Badwell, Manuel.
I'll point out that Vanessa Wendy out-qualified Marcus Wendy.
Really?
Yeah.
Bit of family rivalry.
Oh, yeah. But they're in different halves. They'll never have to meet.
Unless they make the final.
That's true.
Yes.
I like the way you build this up.
Well, yeah, the cars are now on the track, but there's still almost 3 minutes until they actually start. So let's continue. Manuel Prada's column is 4th on the grid. Jonas Bauer, Elias Kulda, Carlos Fernandez Ruiz, Eugeni Tomoshenko, another Tomoshenko from Russia, or
I assume a relation.
Yes, or Ukraine, we're not sure. Michael Renquet, Kirsten Bessler, Nuno Almeida, and Roman Kozlov.
Roman Kozlov bumped up. I didn't think Kozlov had bumped up. I thought Kozlov finished 5th.
I heard word of a disqualification.
That must have been it then, because Kozlov didn't bump up. He was 5th. I had verbally sent him home, and now he's verbally told me, "You're wrong, Nick. I'm staying. I'm going to be in that 256 final. I'm going to drive my little bottom off."
And as we all know, the referee's decision is final.
It is, and normally correct. It's Dallas.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Oof, I'm very resigned there. Yeah, why not? You can be correct. It's fine. I was thinking tomorrow. I think we should talk. We should do it on live on air. If we move that there, and I'll sit there, and the two computers go there, and you sit here.
Right. Okay.
Then I can sit there, see the track, and see the timing screen.
Right.
And then if you change the panes over, so that's there and that's there.
Can't do that.
No?
No. Has to be this order.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 minute to start.
That's really interesting, but not to people listening who can't see the pictures.
It's not very technical.
Is it just because you're left-handed or something?
Oh, it's because it is.
It's a family of... Guys, when this track will complete with Trucky? I do not know, DJJOZYK. There's no plans for Trucky Euros, is there? There hasn't been. Whilst it's quite popular in the States, it's not really where... I think the most likely thing we'll see next is electric 1/8 buggy. That's what I think we're seeing.
Frank's focusing on a big ditch at the beginning of a jump.
The big what, sorry?
Oh yeah, the track is looking a little bit on the ropey side.
Well.
The referee seemed to be barking something or other at somebody or other.
Barking a...
Looks like we're ready to
10,
go.
9, 8.
Oh, it's very exciting.
6, 5, 4. Release the cars.
And we're getting ready for the big off. And they've gone and they're away. 1, 2 and 3. Got away 1, 2 and 3. And let's hope there won't be jump starts like last time. 4 is 4. A slight problem, I think, for 2 as he climbed up onto the second half of the EFRA elbow. And behind them there's a less carnage we've seen in the previous one. So it looks like all 12 cars are away. Not all pointing in the right direction. Not all the right way up at the moment as they go funneling through the drop back from the leader. It's going to pick up second place because it's, there's more of a battle there. But just so you know, the leader is car 4. Then it's car 2, and then it's car 9. A great start for 9. So it's Manuel Paredes from Vanessa Wendy and Mikel Renquart, 1, 2 and 3, as it was around that corner. So some stop-go penalties. 7 as a stop and go for jumping the start. We're at car 3, who's battling here for 4th position. This is the money position, 4th and 5th. Oh, and he's gone off, and it's going wide again. So I think we're now picking up. Are we with the? Who are we with? There's more crashes. It's quite hard to say with anybody at the moment. There's nice skippy work there by the marshal. We are with car number, I don't know. Frank, who are you with? 4. With the leader. So with the leader now, we've given it, 4 and 2, getting quite close. Slightly frustrating. The car 2, of course, is Vanessa Wendy, who's under 17, under lady. She's got 2 of the nomenclatures next to her name. She's in second place, going through the elbow now. But the leader, car 4, is Manuel Paredes. So Paredes going through the wall of death, and it's Vanessa Wendy who's trying to catch him up. Now this could be a change of the lead, and into the lead goes Vanessa. She doesn't land it brilliantly. I think she's slightly unsighted by the mistake that Paredes made in the 4. So it's Wendy from Paredes. These two actually are battling. We're actually having a battle here, 2 from 4. Goes very wide. Wendy doesn't get in. Paredes now comes back in. Oh, he's done a triple single. And oh, she's turned over and into the lead has gone. Car 4. Real consternation on the the car 1 throwing his hands up in another accident. There was a huge consternation a second ago there on the tannoy. And car 4 is merrily on the way in the lead. It's still car number 2 in second, and they've gone a long way ahead. Third place, let's pick up third place now coming underneath us, and that's car number 9. That's our bump up man there. And he is car 9 of I don't know. So, bump up car 9 driver. And now a battle now for third between number 9 and catching him up. Oh dear, catching up slowly but steadily. And we'll look at this car now, which is the 3. Let's concentrate on our 3, which is Frederick Bodell. Or Baduel. Bad duel. And he's it's a good duel. He's got past. There's a 2's drop back as well. So second, third, and fourth together. And now it's second and third because Vanessa's dropped back. She's not having a very good couple of laps, Vanessa Wendy, and suddenly the third place, the number 3 car of Frederick Bodell is now gaining on second. So this is 1, 2, and 3. The leader now has best part of a third of a lap lead in car 4. So it's 4 from 2 from 3. None of them looking particularly confident. It's almost like they've all kind of lost all their grip. I'm sure they got fresh tyres on for this final. They're just all looking very ponderous. Wendy, there she goes. Oh, and she's crashed it. She can go, but now this is the battle for second, and she's just lost that, and through has gone into second place. Frederick Bardel of France. He's lost it instantaneously by falling over there, and so it's back with Wendy again. And there's 3 more cars chasing him up. So this is second and third, and 4th, 5th, and 6th are right behind them.
Positioning up to 5 minutes.
It's 9 and 10.
4, 2, 3.
So that's 9 of Michael Beggar, and 10 it's Kirsten Bessler. So we could have 2 ladies bumping up from this one to the 128. They're both there or thereabouts as we speak about it. But this is the battle on the road. The 3 cars there struggling their way through. Our leader is... Where's our leader? Miles ahead. He's already lapping. And now our second place person comes over. And now it's 3rd and 4th are quite close together. It's the 3 of Frederick Badel and the 9 of Michael Renquit. That's the 3 is the white to red, and the basically mostly fluorescent yellow is our bump up man, Michael Renquit. And they are getting close, and then behind them is car 10, so 2 of the bump ups, and that's Kirsten Bessler. And upside down, so Bessler now picks up the 4th place in the the 5th place in the pink car, 4th place in the pink car. So she's now into the bump ups. And our pole man's beginning to gain them as well. So there's beginning to be a bit of a 5-way battle for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. It's upside down. Goes one of our other qualifiers. Not seeing if starting with fuel yet. That's our 10, our second lady, and there goes 8. So it's 10 and 8 and 1. So 10's in 4th, and that is Kirsten. And then 8 and 1 are battling for 5th, and that's usually Timoshenko and Elias Lopez. And that's who we're looking at the moment. Timoshenko and Lopez, 8 and 1, with 9 joining. This is a battle for 5th, but obviously, given the wobbliness of people ahead, that can soon become better. And with our pole man, Elias Lopez. And rolling in front of them was our 10 bump up and the lady driver, Kirsten Bessler. I think there's a problem for the two as she's flipping up fuel. So there's fuel for the two, and she's got an all-female pit lane, and they've got a problem. And she's not happy. In a bump-up place, and there's a problem for car 2, and it looks like there's a plug problem trying to start it up. So car 2 of Vanessa Vendy is ready to go, but she's lost a lot of time in that pit stop. She's got a lot of work to do to get herself back in the bump-up position. So as the stops are wending themselves out. Frank's with a rolled-over car, and 2 cars coming together who Frank's with. Which cars are they? Do we know? So he's picking back up with those again. So it's the 0 who's been hit, which is our second lady driver. So going now over the wall of death and stalling on the wall of death and dying on the wall of death and gone, flamed. That car's flamed. More issues with car 2, I think. Everything's gone wrong, and Wendy has had a technical issue that's going to take her out of this one. So it's running well, and she's imploring the stars as rolling to a dusty problem below us was car number 10, I think, or 9. So we need to take a stop. There's been some pit stops, and there's also been some problems. So let's see where we are overall, and let's do that by picking up a little bit of time with car 4. We can find him, because he's our leader, and he's leading quite comfortably. And there he goes now, about to go through the car park turn and onto the wall of death. So we'll use him as our safe position, as we like to say in the wonderful world of TV. And he is Manuel Paredes Colom, and he is a long way ahead. 34 seconds ahead of Frederic Baduel in 3. Elias Lopez is running in 4th, and he's a long way back again. He's a lap back from the leader. And then Kirsten Bessler, our bump-up lady, is in 4th. Jonas Bauer is in 5th, and Nuno Almeida is in 6th. And 7th is Michael Rencott, and then we've got some of the walking wounded. I think Vanessa Vende, Eugenie Timoshenko, Roman Kozlov have all had problems, and Ilias Kuldar and Carlos Fernandez are already out of it because they're a long way back. In fact, there's a 2-lap gap between 7th and 8th, so it's only now the top 7 who are involved in the potentialist. That's not a word, is it? Oh, flip it. That word. Potentiality? Oh, anyway, bumping up. So we're with our leader, and it looks like 3rd and 4th and 5th are getting reasonably close, and they are. I can see the 0 car of 5th place Bessler. So we need to pick up the 3 cars now going through car park turn and over the wall of death, and that is your, I think that's your 5, 10 and 9, but not necessarily in that order. I think it's now 9 from 10 from 5. Indeed, coming over the line is car 9. And that's 10 and 11. I think 11's involved in that. They are actually. No, 10 and 11 are involved. And that's 6, 5, 6, 7. Where's car 9? Oh, there he is. So 9, 11 and 10, the 3 bump-ups, have managed to get themselves just outside the automatic qualifications. 4, 3, 5 and 1 who are bumping. And these 3 are outside it. We don't know whether the top 4 have all fueled yet. So 9, who's running in 5th, now going over the wall of death. And behind him will be the 11, I believe. I'm just trying to get this right. And yeah, it is. 9 from 11. And that's 4th and 5th, and that's Renquet and Nuno Almeida. And we now have 4 minutes exactly to go. 11 down, 4 to go. All the rest of them, I think second must be very close by the looks of it. 2nd and 3rd, I don't know. Can't see 2 cars that close on the track together. That's cars 3 and 5. There's our leader popping well. Ah, right, so pick up these 2 on the straight now. That's 5 and 1. They are battling over 3rd and 4th. That's Jonas Bauer in the 5 and Elias Lopez in the 1. Lopez, who had a bad start, but has got himself a bump up. Both of these people are bumping at the moment, but they are the closest on the track, and we've got about 3 minutes and a bit to go over into TV turn 2. Oh, a bit stalled there, and the dust is rising. It's even more dust at the moment than we've been used to. And they are both putting in consistent laps in this 250. Oh, that's cursed the commentator there, wasn't it? So lots of people moving around, but it's still Manuel Paredes in the lead. Frederick Badel in second, Jonas Bauer in third, and Elias Lopez in fourth. And then, problem for the 5. He gets hopped back by the 1. So it's basically, we saw now Elias there took over Bauer. 5th place man is Michael Renquet in the car 9, but he's a long way behind, about 11 seconds back. So it's going to be a couple of mistakes by these guys in 4th and 5th. So it's 5 and 1 we want to look at. There's 2 further cars, 12's a lap back at least, if not more. They are battling over 3rd and 4th, but at least they're battling as they go over the EFRA elbow. So there's car 1 that we're looking at over now onto the very high, went there on the wall of death, about to come over the triple, which of course is the Team Durango triple. And problems all around as the other cars for next heat rev up beneath us. Car 1 having a problem. That's his 5 to get past. His 1's upside down and waggling his wheels. And these multiple mistakes, are they letting anyone get nearer? And the answer is maybe. So it's Perez, Badel, Renquet is still a long way back. And these top 4, whilst not looking particularly calm and collected, are looking like they're going to qualify. And of course there's one more set of races. This is the second, there's 2 more races to go today. We have the 2-5, there's our leader, car 4, let's pick him up. He's having a couple of problems there. Is there a problem for car 4, our leader? Or is he just having a really bad double D's there? Because the car was just fallen over in front of him, got past him no problem at all. And that was car 2, who's many laps back in 10th. And Vanessa Vendy, who's coming back after some serious issues. So she's gone out and now she goes back past him again. So car 4's had a couple of really dodgy laps. Not looked fast and fallen over. However, he has got a massive lead. He may even have a lap, I think, on everyone else. So he actually can have a bad lap. So now down, is that him upside down again? The car 4 comes over now to start, I think, his last lap. I don't think we have any real danger of anything changing this time because they're all about a lap ahead. The 1 and 9 are a long way apart. So Elias Lopez and Renquet a long way apart.
2, 1.
And that's the end of the 256s. So that was the 256, and here we have the results. Thank you, Matt. Do you want to read them out?
3, 5, 1, and 11.
Finishing in first, Manuel Paredes Colom from, well, generally people are from Spain. Frederick Badwell, Jonas Bauer, Elias Lopez Salmeron, Nuno Almeida, Michael Renquet, Kirsten Bessler, Eugenie Tomashenko, Roman Kozlov, Vanessa Wend, Ilis Corda and Carlos Fernandez, but of course the ones that bump up are Manuel, Frederick, Jonas and Elias.
And good for them.
Bravo, chaps.
Indeed. Clappity clap.
And coming up next, for the first of the 128 finals. The 128.
Ooh, there are 2 of those.
We have Guido Erler from Germany, Glenn Howard from Great Britain. From Spain, Pablo Diaz Muniz, Spanish, very long name, so it goes off the system, but I think it's Vari Garcia Caldiano, Gabriel Romani, Richard Hanscom, Joao Rodriguez, Diego Fusa, Mark Beattie, Marcus Wendy, Helder Barros, Abel Carold is in position number 12 on the grid.
Is he? But he's bumped up to a happy boy.
He will be happy indeed, yes.
Happy with the me.
Will the happiness continue through to till tomorrow? This will be the last time anybody in this race races today.
Oh, you're very good at these sort of like finalisations, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
This is the last time I'll race today. This is the last time I'll race tomorrow. This is the last time I'll see my reflection in the setting sun.
It's probably not the last time you'll see your reflection in the setting sun.
Thank you.
So,
You should have bought a brush. There's so much dust on my computer.
we should have brought a brush, more sunshades,
Yes.
and air conditioning, and a hut,
Oh.
and
An elephant.
a refrigerator,
Oh, yeah. Keep going. Keep
And-
talking about things we should have bought.
Alsatians,
A better idea of how the streaming system works.
a better idea of most things, but then again, hindsight.
Is 2020.
Yeah, and
Sometimes 25.
yeah. So, what can you say? Really, it's
I can see 2 more finals to go.
2 more finals to go. The penultimate of which you're staring at right now on your screen.
Yes.
Going to remove that from the screen.
So
now.
you know, if you're listening, there'll be a few who didn't come back, and I'm talking to you, the ones that didn't come back.
I did come. How can you talk to them?
Because they'll probably watch it later on television.
Oh, they're bound to.
They're bound to want to watch it. What was I going to say? Tomorrow morning we're starting at 9:30. We're going to have to miss a set of finals because we can't get set up that quickly. It's ridiculous.
Well, we've got to wake Frank up, haven't we?
Yeah, that's 3 hours. Starting at 9:30, which is 8:30 in the UK.
The track is open.
So a couple of minutes now until the whole thing gets rolling.
Two minutes to start.
So the 3 minutes of meandering about is going on, as you can see. For this, the 128th final, A. 15 minutes for the 128th final, B. 1 minute 26 to go of the countdown before they'll all shuffle around and stick themselves in position. Timetable running 3 or 4 minutes late, but not too much. And there's some beginning to ease off a bit. I wouldn't say it's going down, so just easing bit of sun. Lots of unloading going on and loading, and people, some people obviously are going home now, and some have already gone home for the night, and some have stayed to watch the whole proceedings.
Seconds to start. All cars to the pit lane.
So we've got 30 seconds now. The cars go into the pit lane. Receive a drink of fuel, perhaps a minor bit of tuning adjustment, probably wasn't needed now. They will then be walked out to this interesting start-finish line, which is in the middle of the track, because it's the only main actual straight bit of track there is there. The main straight in front of the rostrum, of course, has lots of jumps on it. And that's where the drivers are starting. I think that's the one possible criticism of the track, is it hasn't got an obvious place to start the whole thing. And now the drivers are walking across. This is very exciting. So they're walking across the start of the 1:28A final. More tape there. Know what you're doing with the tape. It's very exciting. As the sun comes round, Frank can see less and less in his viewfinder. So they're all ready to go. The cars are lined up and thinking about it. Frank now tries to take his hat off. I'd like to point out that Frank's attempt to get a more all-over tan has worked, but he has a more all-over burn. 10 seconds to go. We had a lot of jump starts so far, so will we get another one?
5, 4,
1, the cars are down. That looked like a clean start to me, so unless they get bumped for poor driving. Oh, it's all gone a bit wrong at the EFRA elbow, but sprinting out with a bit of a lead is the bright yellow 3, I think, of Diaz Munez. I think that's the 3 car, so Munez, I think, has got the lead. And he's crashed already, and he's upside down, and I looked away, and another leader's crashed, and 2 more people have crashed. Basically, everyone's had to go in the lead, and most of them crash. But our leader is car number 2. Well done to Glenn Howard of Britain. Yes, the Brits in the lead. Diego Fusa is 2nd, Richard Hanscom is 3rd, Abel Carollo is 4th, and Hal Rodriguez is 5th as they go round. So that's our leader, car 2. Behind him is car 9 bumping up. That's Diego Fusa, and it's Hanscom. So the battle really is 2nd, 3rd and 4th, which is coming together. Oh no, 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. They've all come together after accident. So the leader now is our bump up man. So 9 now lead. So it's now led by Fusair with Hanscom and Howard. So Fusair, Hanscom and Howard. Oh, that's not right. Got away with that one. Oh, we stopped it. So he gained, and he was just stopped there. So our leader now is car 8, and that is Diego Fusair. The 2nd is Richard Hanscom. 3rd is Hal Rodriguez. Though I think actually Hanscom already, no, he is there in the 6th. That's Hanscom in 2nd, the 6th. And then behind him in the 7 is Rodriguez. So the 6 and the 7 are battling it out there for 2nd place. They go down the VRC Pro straight and into the EFRA elbow, both with a bit of green on the car and a bit of a fishtail for Hanscom. And then Rodriguez closes down. Nice, both of them took the wall of death well there. Now line themselves up for the Team Durango triple, which they've done well. They come now to the double Ds. This is a proper whole lap of not falling off battling here for Hanscom and Rodriguez. They still didn't do it. They landed on each other. This battle for 2nd. Our leader still is car number 8. This is very close now. 6 and 7. Oh, and a little kind of edge over there for Rodriguez, and that lets Hanscom. Hanscom goes too wide. TV turns 1. Has Rodriguez. I think he gets a super drive there for this 3 and 1, which appears to be the English way. And these two entertaining us royally now with a battle into this now the I think 4th lap of the race. They've managed to keep some pace up whilst battling, as Hanscom gets a little bit of advantage. Rodriguez makes a mistake on 2 corners in a row. Now Rodriguez should know he's in a bump up and start relaxing. Whereas Hanscom, a little bit ponderous. He did want to line himself up properly for the Team Durango triple. And there's Rodriguez trying to catch up. Spinning now around the back corner and over the banked curve before they get to the double trouble, the trouble of double, the troubles. Oh, anyway, that one. And a big hole now at this right-hand turn just in front of us before they go to TV1, which is also getting a bit dug out. TV2 holding up very well. And then VRC Pro straight has got a nice, lovely blue groove down it. Big hole dug out now on that entry point to the EFRA elbow, and that's probably going to see people taking different lines soon. And in fairness, both Hanscom and Rodriguez are driving very well because they're not making a mistake, and they are, by doing that, they're gapping everyone behind them. But there is a battle behind them, and let's drop back as we try to drop forward. Let's drop back to the wall of death, and that is the battle for 4th and 5th, which we all know is the key battle in any bump-up environment, if we've got 4 bump-ups. So 4th, 5th and 6th together. In fact, one of them just died, so he didn't even get round. That's 4th and 5th now, which is 2 and 12, which is the Glenn Howard from the UK and Abel Carol, who has bumped up from Portugal. So another British-Portuguese battle here. But this is the big one, this one that counts. But Howard got a bit of bonus there. In fact, 3's now come through, which is Pablo Munez. So Howard's in 4th and Munez is in 5th, and this is the position everyone needs because it's the bump-up slot. I'm hearing, I think Rodriguez made a mistake, so it looks like 3, 4 and 5 are getting close together. Howard now puts in a good half lap and manages to slightly begin to get a slight advantage over Munez, who's now upside down. And Hanson's made a mistake as well, and that has let in... Hanson stays 4th, but what's happened is that in 5th, I think I'm right in saying now, is a different car. Oh, and Howard's made a mistake on the straight, and that could be a break. I think he missed call. That's 12 again, is slowing down. So 12, 3, and somebody else has gone past there. I think it may be in 4, all battling. So Carrello did briefly hold that final bump up place. Howard's gone to the pit, and Munez. So let's wait for how that winds out. But there we go, and it is in fact, yes, it's car 4 who's now managed to get to 4th place from 7th in about half a lap. Varry Garcia, who's leading that. He's being hunted down by 1. I think that's 1 of Guido Erler. So the 4 and the 1. Got a problem for one of the orange cars. I think there's been a couple of problems in pit stops. We're going to have some timing, so you need to settle itself down on that one. But these cars battling here are battling, I think, for a bump up, which is the 3 and the now upside down 4. So it is currently 7, 6, 3, 4, 11, 12 is your order. Rodriguez, Hanscom, Diaz, Garcia, Barros. Glenn Howard now in 6th. He has posted, and the 10 is, car 10 is just sitting there against the tyre, not being looked at, but he's already last, so it doesn't really matter very much. And these cars are now concertina together. And car 2 has had an accident, as had car 6, 5, 4, 3, 11, and everyone else. Now on the track, the 2 green cars, the 7 and the 6 are right together as they go round beneath us here, and they are battling for 1st and 2nd now. It's Howard Rodriguez who's leading, Richard Hanscom who's 2nd. This is a battle that's obviously they've been moved up due to pit stops. So Hanscom is in 2nd, Rodriguez is leading, 7 and the 6. 1st and 2nd, this is the 128A, and there's a little move too wide there. Rodriguez Hanscom through, I'm sure within half a lap he'll get back in again. This one has ebbed and flowed the whole time as they come now down this straight into the kink. And it's Rodriguez, Rodriguez gets away with that one as they try and get round the car park turn over the no-name triple and onto the wall of death, which is looking quite rough. And then, a mistake by Rodriguez, and he's got himself in quite the worst place, stuck on a pipe. Still got a lot of gap to the next person. This is 1st and 2nd. Slight confusion from our leader, 6, about whether he could actually get into the... So he dropped back now behind us. These 2 cars now coming over the Team Durango triple. And that is bit showboaty 11 of Haida Barros and Guido Erler. So 1-11, and the 11 of Barros actually leapt so high he lost the place. And that has put through the 8 and the 5 and the 7, who are all together there. So the order currently is 6, 7, 11, 1, 12. Hanscom, Rodriguez, Barros, Erler, Carollo, all quite close. In fact, the top 8 are all on the same lap. Some problem in the middle of the field there. And we've got a double flame out of fuel stops, and we are now just over halfway, 8 minutes down. 7 minutes to go, and the stops are happening, and that's giving us a slightly who's doing what to whom basis at the moment. We're trying to work out what's happening as the 11 comes out and hops out the pit lane. Car 1 tried to come in, wasn't picked up. Bad stop for 1, but he's not having a good time anyway. He's in 5th, and that's, you don't want to make a mistake in 5th. That's when you've got a chance to do something. Out he goes. Now he was in 5th, and that was the point 1 below the bump ups. Top 4 bump up of these 12 cars. And they'll go to the 64th final tomorrow morning. As Matt says, this is everyone's last drive today in this heat. The top 4 going to the 64th early tomorrow morning, and the other 8 haven't got to go home, but they no longer take part in the competition. They haven't. No one sent them home. You must go home, drive home now. They can stay. They can come back tomorrow and watch the racing if they want to. Some will. The people who travel, and some won't. The locals, I expect. So Frank is filming a car. As you go now over the, well, it's good in sunlight, isn't it? Down the straight and over the double. It's car number 10, who I think is that of Marcus Vendy, who's actually dead last. So drop back 1 car. And you'll see now going over the trouble double, it is car 1, the 5th place man of Guido Erla. And behind him is car 8, who is a lap down. Up front is 7 and 6, we're back together again. If you go back to the trouble double, Frank, and that's 7 and 6, that's our leader in 2nd place. Still doing it. And once again, Rodriguez has got ahead of Hanscom. They've been swapping the entire time, these two. Initially battling for 3rd, but now they've been battling for the lead for a while. So it's 1st and 2nd. Rodriguez, Hanscom way upside down there. He's now going to have a lot to do to make other Rodriguez. He's done it about 8 times before, so there's no reason he won't. And we are 2/3 down. 10 minutes down, 5 minutes to go. Hanscom going now, beginning his charge to get back to Rodriguez, 2nd place at the moment. We are now with Rodriguez, the leader. As he flies around the corner. That hole is getting very, very large at that right-hand turn after that little double, after the trouble double. I'll point it out next time round, so we'll follow him here. Interestingly, I've noticed more holes appearing this evening as Rodriguez almost falls into the massive one which has been dug out in the EFRA elbow. We've got a breakdown of one of the cars now. Can't see who it is who's flamed. It's car, I think it's car 3 has flamed. Car 5 has flamed, so we've lost car 5 of Gabriele Romani. So now coming over the double, it's our leader Rodriguez. 2nd place is way behind now. Oh, that's Hanscom with now. So we know Hanscom because Rodriguez is pit stop. So they're now back together again because Rodriguez with pit stop. Hanscom and Rodriguez going together. And it's after this next double where they turn right. There's a big hole in the ground now where they land there. And they're almost climbing in and out. Rodriguez upside down after getting a slight kind of handoff there from Hanscom, who's now leading. Rodriguez just ahead of 11. This is the battle of 2nd now because that 11 car is catching up the 7. And they are together for 2nd and 3rd, and 7's upside down. And 11's waiting. That's quite sort of waiting. He thought about waiting, he didn't wait. So 11 and 7, he was impatient waiting. He wanted to see him get called out. They both go a bit wide to the elbow to avoid the hole, and the 11 makes a mistake. So that's a mistake from Haida Barros. He's still in 3rd, and 2 of the people in the top 4 at the moment are bumping up from the previous. We've lost a couple of cars now as the time ticks on. 3 minutes to go. Hanscom leads. Rodriguez is 2nd. Barros is 3rd, and Carollo's 4th. With Glenn Howard of the UK in 5th, and then Vardy Garcia Calderon in 6th. And Rodriguez in splendid isolation at the moment. There's a couple of cars going fast, but it's all a bit too late now. Number 2 and 4 are quite close. 1 and 6 are quite close, but that's not in the same lap. So currently running in 4th is car 12, which is Carollo. Let's see if we can find car 12. Because he is our last bump-up man, therefore worth a bit of a look. He's a long way behind 11, so he's not likely to trouble 3rd. There's 10. 9, 4, and there's 12. Let's pick up car 12. He's our 4th place man, Frank. He's about to go over the banked curve, the 3rd of these cars over the banked curve. Going over the triple double now. Car 12 is upside down. He's on the thing. He comes now over this double before he turns right down towards TV turn 1. Car 4 hitting some issues there, but they're not racing. 4 is a lap behind. 12 is looking like a double bump up man. The person behind him is car 2, which is Glenn Howard. His car 10 breaks down. So let's stay with 12. Car 2 is the length of that short straight behind. So car 12 is not safe with 1 minute to go, so he's going to do this lap, and I don't think one more. So he's starting his last lap in 4th place. Glenn Howard is a few seconds back, possibly more than Axon. Let's follow it round with Valio's upside down. Now, where is Howard? He's too far back. He could almost have made the margin of that one in 5th place. He's now, and another bad one from Vari. Vari made numbers, and they're right together now almost. It's not the red car, that's the leader. He's upside down, and Howard's gone through a terrible lap, and car 2 has gone through to 4th place in the final bump up. A terrible lap from Abel Carollo in the 12, and suddenly into 4th has gone, I might have oversung that because Carollo's dropped down to 5th. This may be Howard not getting the bump up. It could be the 5th place overall. The Carollo had already dropped down a place. The question is, Howard, I think, is still going to finish 5th. So sorry, Andrew Howard fans getting excited to get bump up tomorrow. Carollo had already dropped down by the time he picked him up 1 position. So it's looking not so good for Howard. It's looking absolutely great for Richard Hansen, who wins this one and will have position 9 in the 164 final. As we wait for the rest of them to come over. And the winner, Richard Hanscom. The second is Hal Rodriguez. They had a good battle the whole way through. Helder Barros is in 3rd, and it's Vali Garcia in 4th. And it was Glenn Howard in 5th, as we said, Guido Erler in 6th, and Abel Carollo in 7th. He dropped right back on a very bad last couple of laps, but I was overexcited there, thinking we were having a change for the bump up at the end there. So a few minutes now before our last final of the day. And I hope you've enjoyed all this stuff we've been doing. So
I need you.
Convex Centaur said, I can't believe it's the same track I saw this morning. It's just deteriorated. Convex Centaur, you are right. There are a lot of ruttage, especially there's a huge hole that's been dug out coming into the EFRA entry, the EFRA elbow. So we're now coming up to the last final of the day, which is the 128th B. After that, we're going to pack up. And we're going to be back with you at 9:30 European time, 8:30 local UK time, with all the action from the 30-second finals upwards.
Can't wait.
Neither can I. I'd like to say that most of the reasons we did these finals haven't worked.
But still, it
We've
is
enjoyed
in itself its own reward.
Well, it is, because we worked out where we need to sit tomorrow.
We've worked out where we need to sit tomorrow. We've got topped up our sunburn, and we've enjoyed some fantastic action.
And we had a sexy Vimto.
This being the last of that action of the day, we have the final grid of the day out, or
And we had
will
a
be
sexy
coming
Vimto.
out soon. And they're on your screen now.
They are.
Or at least the front 10 of that grid, because all 12 don't fit on the screen at the same time.
I've noticed there are 2 more. Do you want to look at them?
There are 2 more, yeah. I thought I'd maybe read out the first 10 first.
Go on, then I'll shut up as well.
We have Thierry Mathieu from Belgium, Sandro Tenisa from Portugal, Flavio Nicolazzi from Spain, the British driver Dennis Holding, German driver Christian Bessler, Jonas Haravan from Finland, George Paladovanov from Russia, Ilis Robin from Estonia, Spanish driver Manuel Pardes Colom, And French driver Frederic Baduel, and then right at the back of the grid, who will enjoy bumping up, are Jonas Bauer and Elias Lopez Salmeron.
Hello. Hello, Jonas Lopez Salmeron.
Now, we are in theory about 2 minutes away from that final race happening. However, what I've noticed the referees tend to do, or the timekeepers do, is they pause it.
Oh, no, hold on. We're too excited. There's too much going on.
So who knows? It's happening soon. But
my guess is we know. But
cars are whizzing round for their warm-up laps.
The warm-up lap. So, yeah, so we are now coming to the end of our Mammoth Days broadcasting in 2 bits.
We didn't even raise any money for charity or anything.
Do you do a lot of work for charity?
Unless we call ourselves a charity, of course.
I think we have done stuff for charity in the past.
Yes.
So it's been the world's least efficient telethon, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, thanks. Focusing on the rut, the tectonic plate on the track.
Yeah. Oh well, rutstastic. That is the right-hand turn after the double before you go along the straight towards TV turn 1.
It looks like it's about to open up and swallow somebody.
And they are trying to avoid it. Can you show me the big hole by the EFRA at the EFRA elbow as well? There's a massive hole in the EFRA elbow. Give it some zoom.
Hole watch. We're tuning in for hole watch.
And this week on Hole Watch, it's the track.
It's much easier to see when it was in shadow.
Oh, I've been told I've waited too long. I'm getting the Frank's criticised me. What I have noticed is his short speed have rolled themselves down slightly. He's still looking quite silly, but less silly.
The race organiser had a quiet word with him and said, look,
he was frightening the sheep.
Scaring the children. And then giant ruts on the wall of death.
Giant ruts.
But nothing compares to the massive gash that we have. That we've begun our tour with.
But in fairness, this track is nothing like the large-scale off-road in Spain last year.
No, that was
which
cavernous.
Had ruts in which you could hide a small child.
It had ruts as big as this track. And
that four-wheel drive episode is currently showing on Motors TV.
It is tonight.
On RC Racing TV, premiering tonight all around Europe.
As we speak. You
can see the four-wheel drive, edited by me and commentated by John, and you can see the two-wheel drive electric, edited by me and commentated by me. And yeah, it's my show really. No one else is involved.
Indeed.
By the way, are the credits at the end yet?
No.
I think it's gone past the three rule, hasn't it?
The 3 rule's out the window.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
When did the 3 rule go out the window?
About a year ago.
Right. What is the rule now? Can't be bothered.
Just don't.
Just don't. Don't just say anything, or I'll sit there seething. Did you read everyone out?
Yes. You spoke over most of it. It made strange noises in the background. It's like Noel Gallagher there is pitting for car 1.
Lately, I've been fueling up a car and competing in the bees in Madrid on my knees.
Good.
Thank you. Maybe we'll bump up to the 64th.
I don't mind that singing so much, but the bouncing makes it impossible for...
I have to stand up for the start. It's like the national anthem.
Yeah.
Last race day, 128th B. And they're away, no jumps, but will there be any prodding? Oh dear, number 1 made a mistake there and got prodded by 3. 3's having a bit of a fishtail moment. And at the end of all that, there's been sort of semi-carnage. It looks like 3 has got away. It does seem to me that most of these drivers have not driven for a couple of hours this track. It's completely different because they're all overshooting corners and not really at all sure of the level of grip they're getting. But our leader, and by some distance, is car 3.
Perhaps that's why they have an hour and a half warm-up.
Yes. So car 3 of Flavio Nicolazzi, who's from Spanish. He sounds much more Italian as Flav. And we're on the second and third battle, which is between cars number 4 and 1, which is Dennis Holding of the UK and Mathieu Thierry of France. There's a British-French duel there as Holding holds off Thierry Mathieu. He's chasing with a string of onions and a bicycle. He's doing very well, actually. So Mature now in
I'll
car
say
1.
something stereotypical about the British guys.
Yes, because whereas we lead with a pint of beer in our hand and wearing a bowler hat.
Football hooligan.
Oh, that's a terrible stereotype. So Chip, yes, it's pommes frites versus chips. That's a good way of putting it. As we have found out early in today's broadcast, that potatoes are really one of your 5 a day. So holding in the yellow to blue car, just finishing the dangerous trouble double, sorry. And behind him, right behind him now, is Mathieu. And oh, that's a brilliant overtake. Just land turn round there. Safe Titan TV1. Mathieu, that is something he's going to want to actually walk up on the archive. I'm going to have to tell him to look at that because that was a fabulous overtake by car 1. Clean and clever. And he's beginning now to slightly stretch away from car 4. He's, of course, in second overall. The leader now goes over the wall of death. And any second now, Thierry Mathieu won't go the wall of death. He's oh, we managed to get it just a bit. And that was a bit of bad luck for for Dennis Holding, because he actually hit someone else's accident, lost some time. He lost car 2 already. So unfortunately, Sandro Tanica from Portugal is already staring down his mechanics going, what went wrong? We're still looking at this battle for second and third. But we're now following a bit further down with car 4, the catching up of car 12, who's bumped up and getting closer now to third place. So 12 of Elias Lopez is looking up and making the bottom of the last bump up. Obviously feeling more comfortable with the track, looking to hold and work down Dennis Holding. So Lopez gaining on Holding. Holding kind of now, to that mistake, getting close to the Mature. So this is second, third and fourth. We're with the fourth. Oh, second's rolled. So in fact now it's third as he goes into. So third and fourth together. The middle car is the bump up Lopez. Ahead of him is Holding, behind is Mature. And that's your second, third and fourth. There's a mistake there. And Lopez drops the place back to Mature. And then that's a big one. That's a stop-start. So he moves out and he's a long way back now. But he is in fourth. But behind him it's car 6 of Jonas Haviren, the youngster from Finland. And he now is going to try and hunt down the bump-up man and take a bump himself. And it's getting closer, because that's your 4th and your 5th now, going down the short chute. Quite conservative jumping there from the number 6 machine, who's now about to go over the wall of death. .12 lands hard in front of us. And there's the 10 and the 7. So that is 5th and 6th, the 10 and the 7 of Frederick Badel and Georgi Plamanardov. And they are running 4th and 5th and 6th at the moment. I think actually car 10 is a 6 on one side. No, he's got 10s all the sides. I misread that. It wasn't 6, that was 10. And it's 10 who's now getting close to 12. So Lopez is being cut down in his prime by Badwer. So 12 is getting 12. The 2 of the bump-up boys are getting closer and closer and closer. Still just ahead of them, Thierry Mathieu, and is holding away in second and third. But it's 12 and 10 who are fighting over the last bump-up place. Lopez from Badel, sorry. They're actually getting back close to third again. So Lopez is catching up Holding, and at the same time, Badouai is catching them both up to make us a train of third, fourth and fifth as we are 5 minutes of the 15 down. Oh, problem there for Holding, and he's dropped to fourth, and fourth and fifth are together, and this is the bump-up positions. Holding landed badly on the EFRA elbow. Let's go back together again quite quickly. Badouai not really catching him up at this point. And Holding more, moving back towards Lopez. So 4 and 10. Holding and Badouai are fighting over the last bump-up position, 4th and 5th. looks... Oh, some good driving. They turn around and 10 has got past 4. So 10 now is in the bumper, but we've got a problem for car 1. I think it's a simple fueling. Away he goes. We've lost timing temporarily. It's back again now, so it is car 3 leading. So it's car 3 leading, which is Flavio Nicolazzi from Spain. Thierry Mathieu was in second, but he has just stopped for fuel. Elias Lopez is in third in car 12. Frederic Badoer is in fourth in car 10, and Dennis Holding is in fifth in car 4. But the fuel stops have started, and those numbers are going to get moved around a bit at the moment as Frank continues to take us on a trip with the 2 cars spinning now around onto the triple from Team Durango, and it is our 10 and our 4 who are still battling at the moment for third and fourth, but that'll become a net fourth and fifth when they stop for fuel. This is still the bumper position battle, and it's gone in favour temporary of Dennis Holding there as the car 10 of Badoer has spun. It's a long delay for him as well. So Holding now begins to try and catch up to Lopez, who's in net second at the moment, just further down the VRC straight. So the VRC Pro straight, and they go over the EFRA elbow. The light double into the kink. And now go around the parking turn. The big triple, and then he turns around the wall of death before turning into the motorhome corners, lining himself up over the Team Durango triple before he comes into the Durango double Ds, and both of them are stopped for fuel. So it's a fuel fight. Let's film the fuel fight. I'll move my hand out the way. So 12 in the back underway, both good fast stops for 12 and for 4. And we're now 8 down, 7 to go. So an easy 15-minute races are easy. It's a one-stop thing. Stop at the halfway point. 20 minutes more difficult because if you can do 10 minutes, you have to stop once. If you do less than 10 minutes, you have to stop twice. So 8 is just slightly a lap down. So it's the 4 and the 12. We're battling 8 in the middle, and that is Robin, the under-17 driver from Estonia, but he is, I think, a lap down on these top of this heat drivers. Still Favolo Nicolazzi in 3 leading. Lopez Salmarayan has got into second. Holding's third, and Badoer is fourth. Badoer actually. Bester now, Christian Bester's in fifth. Just waiting for him to settle down a bit because we're going through the pit stop cycle. I need to wait for them to settle themselves back to where they were. Let's see if we can pick up. There's not a lot going on because there's a laps behind. We can find our leader, give him a little bit of air time because he's been beautiful isolation and winning quite easily most of the time. So they're probably exploding a pile of sparks in a second. So that's our leader now, going beneath us now, Frank. He goes now up for the bank turn, into the treble, it's that one. Basically you have to do a double turn right, and going past some of the big ruts just there, and the lovely colours of the evening on the mini camera shot. Flavio Nicolazzi has 5 minutes or so to run, 5 minutes 20 to run of this, the 128th B, and he'll bump up to tomorrow morning's 64th B, as he's on the B side. You stay on the B side. Behind him, it's all a little bit stretched out. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. 5 seconds in fourth and fifth. Fifth and sixth are quite closest.
3, 12, 10, 4, 5, 1, 11.
It's probably worth just running a look at car 4 as we've got a car broken down. It's one of the bump up machines. I'm not sure if that's car 12 or 11 or whatever it is, but it's bumped up and now it's broken down. So 3 now coming up to lap car 9, who is about 3 laps back. That's Manuel Palodes Colom. So let's see if we can find there's car 4 again. He's coming in this Blizzard TV turn below us, Frank. There's car 4, which is Holding. And the reason we're with Dennis is Dennis is in 4th place, the bump up place. He is currently 6 seconds behind the person ahead of him and 6 seconds ahead of the person behind him. Which is almost definition of spinning isolation, but 6 seconds is one mistake in this game. And the person is 5, which is Christian Bessler, who's chasing him down, and is actually not that far behind him. As turning into the triples is Holding. Bessler, as Holding makes a mistake and loses a lot of time. Now Bessler's going to be right on his tail. So Holding is back of those 3 cars. Bessler in 5th now is right behind him in the greeny-yellow machine. Coming over, so he gets tangled again. And 4 and 5 are right together, and this is the battle for 4th and 5th. And Bessler makes a mistake and hits him. 5, he's gained out of that. He got stopped by the ref a bit, but he gained out of it. That's 4 and 5 battling for 4th and 5th. Holding and Bessler, this is the bump up to tomorrow. This isn't just a bump up the road. This is a bump up to a whole different day. There's a completely different day you're bumping up to. Things could change. You could suddenly become the greatest racer ever, overnight. You could dream of, and Holding's up, he got away with it. 2 wheels. The Marshall was great. It was already announced. Now this is the battle of 4th and 5th. As they go over the triple for Team Durango, and now the double Ds, they are right together. Whoever comes, oh dear, didn't land it well. And Bessler gets a better drive and takes the 4th place. Gets him on the speed, as coming now over the danger double, but this doesn't mean anything. We'll see. Holding can probably get him back. Bessler's only gained really through mistakes. So can Holding stop making mistakes, but Bessler make one as they fight for the last bump up place here in Madrid for the 1/8 B, and for tomorrow's event, the finals day, where we'll see the main event starting at 4:30 local, 3:30 in the UK. Holding now, I know he knows he's in 5th, but he's got to start pushing because Bessler is just beginning to gap him, and we're down now to 2 minutes 20 seconds to go. 2 minutes to get yourself into tomorrow. Be a tomorrow person for those who watch 1970s children's sci-fi. So exciting, Matt's taken off his paper neck cover. But it is actually Bessler pulling away slightly now. Saying that, as soon as I said that, it was okay because Holding got a bit of a run on him. So Holding in 5th, Bessler in 4th. This is the final bump-up place. They need to push, but they need not to fall over. And so far, Bessler doing a better job. Once he's got in the lead now, he's pulled out a couple of seconds. Holding in the blue, fading, blue tail and orange and yellow car. Nice body shell. The green over green. That's the German Bessler. I think it's green over green over purple. It's green over. Oh, he's rolling in front of us. There it changes back again. So Holding takes Bessler. Bessler mucks out the second part of the double Ds, and suddenly it's all the other way around again with 1:09 to go. And now Holding's made a mistake in the day double. So Holding had that position for about 4 corners of the bump up. He's lost it, but as he goes, you don't want to go do dippy over those. So he can't lose your confidence. Now he's got nothing to lose. He's got 59 seconds. He just needs to drive for the finish if he's going to make tomorrow. Or will Bessler, the German, take the flag of Berlin into tomorrow? So Bessler from Holland. 1, 2 and 3 is Nicolazzi, Bedouin and Lopez. And there's a last lap starting now. And look at the lead that Bessler has got. He's pulled it out the last lap, but it's still less than the mistake. It's not a mistake, as Holding lands badly. Bessler and Holding give us a great entertainment here for the 4th and 5th. This is the last lap. Bessler just needs to keep it on the island as he goes down the VRC Pro straight. I think we need to be with Bessler at the moment because it's only his mistakes that let Holding in. Oh, he's a bit circumspect over that, and now he's tightening up. He's just trying to hardly done either of those ones. He's lost a bit of his lead. He's got the wall of death to do. Oh, we've got a tank slapper on, and now Holding's right behind him as they go to the triple. And Holding's going to, who's going to go to the lane first? Holding just doesn't quite get, it doesn't quite get in. Bessler takes the 4th place. Great drive there at the end. So our qualifiers through, subject of course to official confirmation, are Flavio Nicolazzi, Frederic Baduel, Elias Lopez and Christian Bessler, and they will go through to the 164th finals tomorrow. Well, that is it from a packed day here in Madrid. We are RC Racing TV. I'm Nick Damon. With me was Matt McCullum and Frank McKinney. We are here thanks to EFRA and to our partners, VRC Pro and Team Durango. We will be back tomorrow with you at 9:30 local, 8:30 in the UK. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to go and pack up and find a beer. See you all very, very, very soon.